Welcome back to another Blunt Talk with Shane Alexander. What's up, y'all? Hope you're having a good day, good night, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Um, Today's best update of the day is I finally have a surgery date. It is May 8th, so I can get top surgery, get some stuff off my chest. So that just basically means I will be getting my surgery. So that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy about that. That was a big shock because I was still waiting for the information back from insurance telling me that I was authorized to get my surgery done. So finally, the lady called me and just let me know that she was setting me up with a surgery date. So May 8th, mark your calendars because I will be doing a little vlog thing. Follow me around, see me get my not you can't see me get my surgery, but see me at the place and blah 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 blah. But that's another video, a whole nother day. I have my handy dandy notebook with me today because I actually took some notes because I want to discuss getting through your feelings or finding yourself through your feelings while going through T. I don't know how it is going on estrogen, but this is for my trans guys or cis males that have to take testosterone. It affects you the same, and because taking testosterone is a medication. So, with my handy dandy notebook, I'm gonna leave it right here so I can make sure I go over everything that I actually want to go over and cover every basis that I feel that I actually have some type of experience through it, like that I can talk about. Other things that I haven't experienced, I won't be talking about, like getting an Adam's apple. I have not gotten that, so I'm good. But let's see. The first thing I wanted to talk about was your bodily changes. Everybody knows that you go through bodily changes when you're going through puberty. So it's the same exact thing when you're on testosterone or you're going on hormone therapy, is what they call it. It's gonna change certain things about you. The main thing that I've noticed has been the voice change. They also mentioned body scent, bottom growth, which is when your clitoris grows. It basically looks like a penis. Sorry, just letting everyone know. And body hair as well, like the mustache, or they're talking about like on your arms. I do have stomach hair now where it's a little baby fur. I got my little line going on. I forgot what it's called, but that little line going on down there. Also, increase in appetite. Like you want to eat more. I feel like I eat more when I'm having like a good day. I do know, or I have noticed, I have an increased appetite. I can shovel more into my mouth, without thinking about it. But if I'm having like a so-so kind of day, I still feel my appetite, but I don't have to go eat because I know that my emotions are playing a part in how I'm feeling that day and how hungry I am and what I actually might want to eat. Those are the biggest ones that I've noticed. And also the body scent one. At the beginning of taking testosterone, I noticed body scent change, or I was sweating more, whereas before I never used to sweat even if I played basketball or ran or something. And that's crazy, but I never would perspire as much as I do now, I've noticed. And the scent of it does smell different. I smell like a boy when I'm done running around, if you know what I mean. Like, I smell like a boy. Sorry, I'm cold, so you're gonna see me with this blanket on. I refuse to take this cuddly blanket off right now. The next thing would be the emotional state, which everything that I was reading on or trying to pull up, even the ones on Instagram, the trans guys, shout out to y'all that I follow, they mentioned it being like a roller coaster state, or a roller coaster, or emotional roller coaster. There we go. Whereas you're kind of going up and down, you're adjusting, you're getting used to new things. And like I mentioned before, it is a second puberty. So you're going through puberty the first time, you can't expect it to really be that much different the second time. It's still puberty. It's gonna be what it is, except things are just a tad bit different, like the body hair and all of that. Having a narrow range of emotions, like different emotions too. It's not like everybody has, I'm just gonna shoot right to temper. Whereas I've noticed recently, I don't want to get angry, and I know how I was in the past, so I end up crying, and I haven't been able to cry really before, but recently, especially since I got a surgery date and I'm trying to stop smoking, Shouts out to 420. It's just like, if things aren't going the proper way, I feel like the roller coaster just all day. Just, oh, I'm trying to get happy about something, but oh, I looked on Instagram, now I'm sad. Like, that's how I feel all day. It's crazy, and I wish it would stop. But they also mentioned that 2 to 3 days before your shot day, which I did not know, or 2 to 3 days after your shot day, you can be feeling these crazy emotions because your T levels are going down. As soon as, like, 2 days after your shot day, I believe, that's when your T levels actually shoot up. And then after that, they start going back down. It's not like a consistent flatline rate of, testosterone being put into your body. So therefore, you're adjusting constantly to whatever's going on around you, whatever emotional stuff is going on around you, and you react differently depending on where your T levels are. Who knew? I didn't. The shortness of temper or mood swings, they go hand in hand. Me with the shortness of temper, it's more so if I'm trying to do something and it's not working. You're trying to put something together and it's not working. I've found that I'm like, I will blow you up right now. And it's only like a baby refrigerator that I'm talking to. But I am upset at that baby refrigerator for not allowing it, or allowing me to just put it together. So I have to walk away, or it's been multiple things where let me just walk away because I'm about to slap this thing and it's inanimate. It can't even fight back. Walk away. I'm trying to build it. But otherwise than that, towards people, like I said, I've been trying to just stay flatline. I don't want to be angry or anything like that, because I know how I am when I'm angry, or how I was when I'm angry. I don't know how I get when I'm angry now. So I don't really want to find out, unless it's like for a real necessity type of situation. Like, you slap my mama, I'm gonna turn into the Hulk. So that would be a good reason. Anyways, feeling lethargic or down. That one I definitely have felt. I talked to my doctor about it. That's just something that comes with the territory. Feeling like, oh my gosh, I just want to take a nap, and not just any type of nap. Let me just sleep for 3 days, like, and then I'll be good. I don't know. I think recently I've been giving into the naps, and then I feel like I feel better when I get up. I mentioned it to my doctor. He said it's part of the growing stage, because I do notice I am stretching all the time, and I feel like I need to, like, stretch to the point of no stretch anymore to make it feel good, like it doesn't even hurt, or my back needing to pop, that I'm always trying to crackle and pop, but it never really pops the way I want it to. It's just never finished. And I'm scared of chiropractors, so there's that. I just don't know about that at all. Like, maybe one day I will trust one again enough. I just feel like the pulling and the tugging eventually is going to pull off a limb. I know it hasn't happened, but everything's possible. That's where I'm going to leave that. But that's basically how that emotional state has been, like a roller coaster, and just sleepy. Which are things to look out for, I guess, because they say that if you are too lethargic or something like that, it could be your liver, and then you really need to go talk to your doctor. Like, I already went and talked to my doctor. My liver is fine. I'm just feeling lethargic. I'm going along with the T motion. But if it's somebody else like you, and you're taking tea and you're feeling lethargic, go talk to your doctor right now. I'm not a doctor. I can't consult you with any of that, tell you you're just going through the T motions. You might be dealing with some liver problem, kidney problem, anything inside of the body. It could be going on. Go get it checked. Let's see. What's next on the list? Oh, there's a random theory, too, that if you start hormone therapy early, it will be more effective, but it's only a theory. So shouts out to my people that started it early. Leave a comment if you started hormone therapy early, whether it be estrogen or testosterone, with your results and stuff, because I want to know. I want to know if it's just a theory, or could that have been true. If I started at the age of 2, would I how far along would I be? Something I didn't know about also is that they say your touch perception can be different. Touch, taste, the way you're perceiving stuff can actually change. And I think for me, food has started to taste better. Like food that used to just be like, whatever, I'll eat it. Now it's like, oh my god, like I will eat 7 plates of this top ramen right here. And I know it's just top ramen. Don't know why, but that's just what's been going on. Let's see. Oh, and health inside the body. Something that I was doing and had experience with doing and stopped doing was trying to take a little bit extra tea over. I saw the guys on my Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and they're at tea levels that were higher than mine. Obviously they've been on tea longer, but they were at tea levels that were higher than mine, and I felt like I was losing the race. So I would add a little extra, not too much, just a little extra. But finding out that testosterone can actually be converted to estrogen inside of the body if taken too much of, which means that you're going to reverse the symptoms or reverse the effects that you've already been giving yourself. Biggest one to me would be the period. I don't want my period to come back. Finding out that it could come back scared me enough to get me on the straight and narrow, y'all. I take exactly what my doctor tells me to. No more, no less, just that. Because I don't want none of that. But it could also just reverse just things you just don't want. Your fat distribution, how you look, all of that stuff. But there are some things that are permanent, but I'm going to get into that in a minute after I'm done talking about inside body. And the whole point of having enough estrogen and testosterone is to keep your hormones in balance. Like, you want them to be balanced. You don't want them to be imbalanced, because therefore the roller coaster is never going to end. You're on it 24/7. and inside of your body, that could really start making things bad. You need your hormones in there. It's just, and everybody has a little bit. Everybody has estrogen, everybody has testosterone. Just depends on which one is dominant. So not having both would be a problem, obviously. Especially if you have your ovaries removed. For trans men, we tend to get our ovaries removed because we don't need them anymore. There are some trans men that want to get pregnant later on in life. Believe it or not, mind-blowing. You can become pregnant later on in life even if you are a trans man. There are a couple that have already done it. The basis is you just need your ovaries. If you got all the working parts in a car and you're started, it's gonna go. So if you're sleeping with somebody that can possibly get you pregnant, you need to use, almost said concentration. Well, yeah, you need to use concentration with that contraception. Is that the word? Now I'm stuck on concentration. Condoms. Right. Why didn't I just safety? Why did I just start with that? I have no idea. But you need to make sure that you use condoms or some form of safety. Birth control. There are trans men that are on birth control. I am not. I cannot talk about that. I don't know about it. I don't want it. Thank you very much. Moving on. I do not plan on getting my ovaries taken out anytime soon. I don't see a problem with that. They do say that when taking testosterone, you can get ovarian cancer easier, so that is a scare kind of for me in the back of my mind, that maybe one day I will have to go ahead and get them taken out. But in getting them taken out, it means that I do need to stay on testosterone for life, which I planned on doing anyways. But if I got them taken out, once again, that means my estrogen would not be being made anymore in my body, and now I would be stopping testosterone if that would be the case. And that would cause me to go through something that is like menopause, and I do not want that hot flashes and being uncomfortable and feeling this way and that way. Once again, I'm on a whole nother roller coaster. I don't want no tickets for that ride. No, thank you. Nah. And also my libido would go down. Not taking testosterone makes your libido go down. Taking testosterone can make your libido go up. My sexual libido has gone up, just in different ways, which is normal. It's just different ways, directed different ways, happens differently, stuff, blah, blah, blah. Now, permanent changes. Voice, facial body hair, and bottom growth, or clitoris growth. Those are things that are more than likely going to stay at whatever level they stopped at. You can always shave your face and get the hair off and, you know, all that stuff. But you would need something called, what was it called? Electrolysis to get everything off actually permanently. Otherwise, your beard will still keep growing in the same spot, or your mustache, whatever you had that was growing already. It's going to keep growing in that same little spot, or it's just, you know, stay at that level, but it's not going to become a full big beard. It's going to be like whatever you stopped at, whatever levels you stopped your tea at. If you're deciding on stopping tea. I'm not deciding on stopping tea. I'm just reading the facts. Voice, the pitch will stay at whatever level it's stopped at, which would be awesome because you would still have the hair. I'm not sure if you're trying to, what is it called? Detransition, which is also a thing. People go transition and then go back to whatever, to whomever. You like it, I love it, but your pitch would stay the same. You would need probably estrogen or something, I don't know, to change that. Also, the thickness of your skin, the oiliness, the muscle fat, the hair loss on your head, all of these things are more than likely permanent. So just think about that. I have not had any baldness on my head. I haven't experienced it yet, or I'm not gonna say yet, knock on something. But I'm assuming that's not really in my family that much. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. I don't want it though. Don't want it. Don't want a ticket for that ride. Thanks. Bye. And what else? Oh, the menstrual cycle. Yeah, that would return. If you stop tea and you still have your ovaries, there are variables to it. If you stop tea and you still have your ovaries and they are active, you can get your period. You gotta check off the boxes. If you don't got those boxes, then you're good to go. You probably won't get your period if you stop tea. But more than likely, all the other things I just mentioned, the latter, they're permanent. So think about that before you start tea. Clitoris growth, hair loss, face fat, face hair, body hair, life, and emotional roller coasters. So I know this has been a long video. I just had to get that out there. I had to put it out there because this is my second puberty. I wanted people to know. And the biggest thing that I found that was interesting is testosterone is not currently is not currently under the FDA guidelines. Meaning all the other medications that get checked and this, and they have like the proof and all this stuff of all this and this and that and this. FDA has not checked all of that. They don't care. It's not under them. This is something you're taking off a basis of research, basically. And that's all you can really go off of, research. So research this, find out about it. If you're going to date a trans person, research this, find out about it, because I cannot express the importance of knowing about the bodily, emotional, and even after, dysphoria, things like that. How people feel when they're being touched, and what they prefer and what they don't prefer. Things like that. Just talk about it. Talk about it with somebody, anybody. Talk about it with me. Leave a comment. I don't care. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for everybody that's already subscribed to my channel, and thank you for all the future subscribers that are coming. We about to hit 1K, I already know, but first we got to hit that 100. Baby steps. Thank you for chilling with me, guys. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another Blunt Talk with Shane Alexander. I'm going to look for y'all in the comments. I'm going to look for y'all to subscribe. I'm going to look for y'all stories, so you better drop them down low. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, DXDEXTER.THAMES22. Basically, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, I'll check you guys later as soon as I get some more facts written down, some more information. Once again, love y'all. Share love in the world. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. This has been a long week, a long roller coaster week, and just everybody. Love, shouts out to everybody. You dig? See y'all later. Remember, T-motions. Not emotions. I'm going through T-motions. Thanks, guys.